trash on the bottom of the San Marcos River that makes those who live along the popular summer tubing spot concerned about an expansion into new areas of the river. Texas State Tubes just opened a new float route that will go all the way to Scull Bridge, meaning more tubers will be floating in areas closer to Martindale. KXAN's Lauren Landman talks with the company, who promises to keep it family-friendly on that stretch of river.
This part of the San Marcos River, some could argue, is one of the most tranquil places in Hays County. It's this piece that is exactly what neighbors don't want to destroy.
You know, the farther they come down, the more problems that there are.
Until this year, tubing outfitters didn't allow floaters to go the extra 2.5 miles to Scull Bridge.
This is just not a good thing.
However, Texas State Tubes says there shouldn't be a problem, because that extra route is what they're calling a family-friendly float.
We are not going to be allowing, alcohol in excess. We are not going to be allowing any rowdy folks down to that stretch.
The outfitter says cooler inspections will be mandatory and loud music will not be allowed, adding that the new route should have a positive side effect.
We can actually kind of take the numbers and cut them in half and be able to relieve some of the stress on the actual upper San Marcos River.
But inching closer to more homes in Martindale, homeowners downstream are starting to feel the concerns those upstream have felt for years.
The drinking, the nudity, the vulgarity is just not acceptable.
Texas State Tubes has hired 8 deputies to patrol the river. And as a message to any leery neighbors, the outfitter asks for patience.
It's not without effort. We will continue to grow and become a better company and create a better experience for everyone.
Lauren Landman, KXAN News.
Texas State Tubes says they are focusing heavily on litter. According to the company, they have a cleaning crew out 4 to 5 times a week along that 5-mile stretch of river where people float. This year's Float Fest, July 22nd and 23rd, will be different than in years past. Commissioners originally denied a permit because of safety concerns. New this year, camping will be allowed a day early to reduce traffic. There will also be an ambulance on site at all times and increased patrols. Instead of just 6 officers each night, there will be 6 officers Friday and 15 officers on Saturday and Sunday.